Hey, boy, I like your defense.
I know.
Melvin Gordon had 1,000 yards in the first quarter.
How many times he gonna fumble and get hurt? Cause you know that's what he do. All right then.
You gotta touch him first. Who you say that was? Ishmael? Maurice, you say that was Ishmael that be hitting hard?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Like 21, huh? He number 21? 22, some shit like that.
That's Keanu Neal, man.
Oh, I'm thinking about the wrong one. Same fucking thing.
Ooh. Man, that's bullshit, man.
Oh, you run an ugly defense.
He was supposed to, fuck.
Hey, just hike the ball and take off running. I want to see if he can cover
I don't
it.
want to do that.
Shit, that's what I'm gonna do with Stafford.
That lets me know what kind of player you are. I know what that man to do if he do that. Good pick. Oh, that's Ronald Jones. I thought that was Mike Evans, man. I thought it was Ronald Jones. Yeah.
Standing by the sideline?
I don't know, I probably did.
That nigga waiting.
Damn, I ain't gonna put the play. Because I couldn't pick my plate. You just bring your ass on here. Out of bounds. Jim, who you playing on, Jim? Who you playing on? Who you playing on? That way must fight him, man. They even took that ball. See that little hesitant move you did? That saved a lot. All because you hesitated.
Coach States, we're across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
That's what you need him to do, huh? I bet you sat down so coming.
That's why I don't like Cam Newton. That motherfucker let you know you about to run a streak.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do that either.
Mm-hmm. And that's a rookie kicker?
No, it's me kicking too.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up, not just the yards lost, but gain a few extra.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They've got good
the hell on that. See, that's what I be talking about. How the fuck is those sorry tight end hold over that ball?
To really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Second and 15 now. Mariota. This one caught by Davis. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. From the gun, Mariota. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson.
Oh, no.
The ball comes out. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The extra receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
I pressed wrong button and everything.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. For the gun, a run for Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he lost this.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. That is up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Let's go. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're the punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
Anytime your offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
I don't want you to know. I don't like what you spotted.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Down show taking advantage of it too. Jimmy, that's a bitch move.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. Keep it miss it on the ground.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And
yeah, like I was saying,
steps up here, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I follow it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
So those motherfucking blocks there.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about
Jim, I never figured out how to do that.
Because you have to find a way to make those interceptions
what you're doing.
go away, and that means your defense.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Hey.
This will be caught by Brown. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Hey.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
Shit. Don't be acting innocent, nigga. I heard you with the tooth down.
Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down. But I see the close fist to the referee. And that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Look at all this here, man.
On 4th down, Trevor Daniel on to punt.
Up you.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
That's what it is. I can do something.
A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. That boy Jimmy ain't shit, man. And then they be confusing the hell out of it, too.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. Got a man. It's Brown. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy that has some precision in throwing the football.
Hey, he looked like he was wiping me.
Route.
I ain't know dude Riley. Huh?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, he looked like a white man to me.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
See what a problem come in there.
A first down carry for Henry.
It's because you don't move. I never know where you at. It's you. That's what I'm looking for. You.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Huh?
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Man open left side is Brown. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5. They pick up a 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
No, I didn't do them both. I don't know. I don't think I did them both.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
These dudes do the same fucking plays, bro.
Titans.
Oh, what the fuck?
Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup.
No, they won't say I know that dude got down.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, they'll work
and he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
But that's what he was supposed to go over there. And then
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try to go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. On first down, Watson. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first and 10, Watson looking for the end zone. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually...
And this will be caught at the 30.
Why the fuck was he there anyway?
Final play of the first half. Prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it is.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing
Hey, how you got past that tackle? He's just standing right there.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They ain't blocking. They
what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Third and long here for Mariota. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
What?
That nigga say, hold on.
Man, burn you guys on, man. I got 10 seconds.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go, defense. Get on the field.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Cover zero.
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
Hello?
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Let it happen.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And Walker has it. That's good for 28 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like
there you go.
Up in the
Break
dirt,
and
so far it's working for both of them.
They'll run with Drake.
He
will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go...
And that's caught inside the 35. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Time play again, I haven't done that.
Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bro.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. On the ground, this is Johnson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Johnson.
Oh, yeah? I did let you know ahead.
Touchdown, Houston.
Hey, they're playing excellent.
His first touchdown of the new season. As they're now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
You keep doing what you're doing.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now
I
things get a bit more interesting here in this.
I just want him to play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Set, 390. Get him, get him, get him. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Let's put it on.
On 2nd down, it's Henry, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Rivers now, and it's caught by Parker. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Check.
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now a draw play with Drake. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He's coming, he's coming.
Rivers here to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
6-man.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. 2nd and goal from the 1.
36, 36. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
To Johnson again. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.